And thank you, PlayStation, for your partnership with Call of Duty. We're excited for what's ahead of us. On behalf of everybody at Treyarch and all the developers, as well as Activision and our partners, a massive thank you. Thank you to everyone here. Thank you for coming from far away. It means a lot to us. And of course, to those of you watching from around the world, it's not going to be long. We'll be back, don't worry, before we're sharing more with this amazing community again. Now, let's check out that multiplayer trailer one more time before you're getting your hands on it with it next door. Let's take a look at Black Ops 4 multiplayer. Take care, everyone.
Black Ops, weapons free. Let's do it live.
Guess who's back? It ain't a fucking question. They know the name out in the presence of a living legend. What you heard is trying to murder you and need protection. Blinded couldn't see, so if you need it, give direction. You are now not in the presence of nice guys.
Bravo secure. Push it, on me.
You are now not in the presence of nice guys.
Every shot counts.
Enemy strike team deployed. Building barricade.
Copy that, 113.
One shot if you ain't ready to die. Never get it. The block got shooters for hire. 'Cause you don't want it.
Marking targets.
Better back the back. I'm done, so I ain't trying.
Sensor going live.
I know you heard me. Feel like I'm going crazy. Murder.
Heels coming.
Eat this.
You are now not in the presence of nice guys.
Pre-order now and get access to the private beta.
Welcome back, everyone. We now have Miranda joining us on the panel after that crazy stream. Miranda actually had been briefed on that beforehand.
Before, because like,
It would be lying.
It'd be weird. Yeah.
So I wanted to start, let's straight away jump into Battle Royale. It is confirmed, and they did do the thing that I was really concerned about. They have to sell it to us differently, right?
Yeah.
So we've got air vehicles and sea vehicles. I'm pretty stoked about that. How are you guys feeling about this?
I'm very curious to see how they're going to integrate pretty much all of the Black Ops universe into one big map. I think the thing that's most exciting for me is that they're trying to take like key points from maps that are like really loved and integrate them into that map. But it's supposed to be 1,500 times the size of a regular Call of Duty map. Which,
Of Nuketown, he said, yeah. It's crazy.
Yeah, so it's just like, well, that's big. I mean, as it should be, right, for Battle Royale. I am concerned a little bit about balance because they are pulling so many different things from their entirety of all of Black Ops, right? Like they said they're going to pull in zombies characters and zombies weapons and, you know, like air and land and sea.
Yeah.
And just kind
Do
of,
you know if they have classes, Miranda?
So what I heard is that they have characters.
Okay.
So you will be playing as characters. And they didn't say skins. They didn't say really too much details as far as how complex those are, whether they give you like different features or anything, or if it's just a loadout. But that's
what I was wondering. Like the multiplayer side of thing, they went in pretty in-depth detail about the differences with each class, as well as some health regenning and stuff like that. But they were a little bit vague on the Battle Royale blackout details. Do you know those details?
Right, they're also a little vague on it. They're just like, well, it plays like a Call of Duty game, but it's gonna be, the last man standing sort of deal.
Yeah.
I think there's
Did they
still
say how many characters we've got? Sorry, how many players? On
No, so they also said that they did not want to talk about how many players will be on the map yet.
Gotcha.
So I could see them still trying to fine tune that and finding that balance, because I think the balance on this is going to be so important, right? Because they could probably do like really crazy things on this potentially with all the characters they want to pull in.
Yeah.
They
But-
made it seem like it was a group battle royale. Is that accurate, or is it a solo mode?
They did not specify.
Okay.
They just said survival.
Yeah,
that
taking out a
sounds
bunch of
awesome.
Last
people.
one standing
Yeah,
kind of thing.
yeah.
So
Yeah, the aerial vehicles and water and sea, like those things, like that is very unique. There's
Yeah.
nothing like that really that's been done. I mean, obviously vehicles are a lot in PUBG. Fortnite, people are making vehicles of rockets and things like that.
Yeah.
But I'm really excited
My
to see
first
what they're
ever
going to bring
chicken
to.
dinner in PUBG, I accidentally ran over someone. I didn't
Well,
see
there
them.
you go.
It was a complete accident.
Nicely
It
done,
was
nicely
really
done.
terrible. But I do think that having sea vehicles specifically, people have a way to isolate themselves really easily. So we'll have to see how the map gets smaller, because I try to play Battle Royale games by avoiding everyone as much as possible until I have to.
Right.
So in theory, you could just hide out on a ship.
yeah, so that's what I'm wondering too. Is like, could I just get in a plane, just fly around forever? Like, I'm
Right.
sure someone could eventually find like a rocket launcher or somehow shoot me out of the sky with an RPG. But at the same time, like, what is the balance to that, right? Because like, if I
sure.
just like beeline to a vehicle, and I can just be omnipotent.
Yeah, 100%.
Kill everyone
If it's
down,
not balanced, it'll get tired
Yeah,
fast.
and I feel like because this is like such a big pillar for them, because they are obviously, and we'll talk about later, is not having a traditional campaign. They will probably be investing a lot of time and resources into figuring out how to make this balance. And I assume like they'll have probably like the standard groups and solo play.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just obviously assuming that this is going to happen, but just because that is kind of standard feature across all battle royales right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the one thing they did say is it had to be unique and done in a way that only Black Ops could do, which I do think it looks like it is unique, and that's a really important thing. Obviously, PUBG and Fortnite look dramatically different to each other, but this does look like Black Ops Battle Royale. It doesn't look like it's just a carbon copy of what everyone else is doing, but obviously we need to find out a lot more information about that one. So moving into zombies, this looks legit. How do you guys feel about it?
So for the first time, they're launching with 3 maps.